Do you ever get the feeling the big plan has got away from the baddies, but they can't stop it and they really don't know what to do and they're bricking it? I'm talking about Davos man and woman, the World Economic Forum types, the World Health Organization types, the puppet politicians all over the world, the CEOs of transnational corporations, Vanguard, BlackRock, State Streets and the rest. Pompous arses, the lot of them. There's undeniably a plan. There's undeniably a plan towards centralised control of the many by the few. Okay? You call that plan what you will. You call it the inevitable end game of capitalism and consumerism and the pursuit of profit, if you like. Whatever you want to call it, however you visualise it. The plan has slipped from the control of the planners. Like Mickey Mouse. You know, when he loses control of all the mops and buckets in Fantasia, if you're old enough to remember Fantasia. I think it has. And I think it slipped in a way that really, really matters once the unintended effect of the internet gained the momentum that it has now. Somehow or other, it didn't occur to anyone in the headquarters of the big plan to contemplate the consequences of millions of people being able to share ideas and data. And on account of all that conversation, millions of us have noticed what was always there to be noticed, the elephant in the room. That it's all part of a plan to enslave humanity and drive us into digital feudalism. Whatever magic beans they bring out, nobody's going to swallow them. It's the greatest crime or crimes yet perpetrated against humanity. We're living through it. They have lost control. You can tell they've lost control by how fast and how recklessly, how desperately they're working. Like a runaway train, it's got away from them. But we're all aboard it together, goodies and baddies. We're all travelling on the same train. We're all on one planet. And now it's out of their control and they don't know what to do about that. People saying, no, we haven't made so much as a dent in their plans. Are totally on it. We're just flailing about, drumming our tiny fists on their mighty chests. It's all going according to the plan. These are people who've worked in the shadows longer than any of us have been alive. And I refuse to accept that being suddenly cast into the bright light was ever their plan. They're operating now exposed and out in the open, but I think they're very uncomfortable, and that is because they've lost control of the narrative. People that work in the shadows don't like to suddenly be on stage under the bright lights. You know, everybody can sing in the shower with the lights off. It's quite a different game to stand on stage and do it. We can see them clearly now. They've revealed themselves completely, unintentionally. They'll be exposed by the internet. They never followed any science. They didn't even follow common sense. 6 feet apart, getting arrested for jogging on the beach. What a lot of nonsense. And they've realised they're as much at risk from what they've set in motion as the rest of us. If any of us are in danger of being torn apart, so are they. And they're scared. Scared people do crazy things. We're going to end up having to save these idiots from themselves.